Welcome everybody to episode 12 of TMI Thursdays.
Hello. Is it 12 or 11?
12. No, it was 11 last week, so I went 11.
I thought it was 11. 12. Go away.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago we
good
broke through
evening.
9. Do you remember?
Well, yeah.
No, we broke through.
We did. We did. Yeah.
How are you?
Ooh, I am good.
Someone's in a good mood.
I am 2 days away from a holiday.
Oh my God, you're going to have so much fun.
You don't have that jingle for me?
I had it and I deleted it because we expunged that.
Anyway, so yes, I'm going on a holiday in 2 days' time. I cannot wait. I need sunshine. I need heat. I need a rays on my skin. I need a pina colada in my hand.
Hold on, it's not pronounced like that.
What is?
Pina colada.
What's pina colada?
Did you just snore?
I did.
Mate, you're going to have so much fun.
Cannot wait. And I love going away. I'm going away with my mum, and we are thick as thieves together. I love going away with her. We will have a lot of fun. We're going to read. We're going to do some day trips, whatever, scope out some good food, and we're going to Lanzarote. So, yeah, we're going to the Pensioners Islands.
Mate, they have got no idea what's coming, do they?
Well, there's not going to be much partying because I am such a lightweight. Like, I'll be in bed 10:30.
Mate, 10:30 in the morning. Listen, we don't have holiday, but we do have...
Oh, we have Sing Hallelujah.
So that could be your little party preparation tune.
We have Sing Hallelujah, and then we're going to have another YouTube dispute for playing the tune.
Oh yeah, we've just knocked out Belarus.
Yeah, so there's certain countries, because we play some of the tunes or we've jingles on YouTube, some of the countries would not let us play or let the audience to watch us in Belarus.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys in Belarus.
Yeah. I mean, all naught of you. I'm really sorry.
All the not of our watchers from Belarus. We are really sorry.
In saying that, I do dispute it.
You do, every time you do.
I do dispute it. So in about a year's time, I reckon there'll be a very handsome back catalogue for our Belarusian lovers.
TMI Thursday back catalogue.
At least 30 episodes for them to dip into and hear all the little jingles. Yeah.
Oh.
But Lanzarote, oh my God.
Can't wait.
Bring it. That's going to be amazing, right? Because it's been a long winter.
I think this was a master plan. We just didn't even know it was going to be a master plan, and I'll tell you why. We don't normally go. We haven't been away this time of the year in a long time. We have done Winter Sun before. We've done Tenerife together, and me and Mum, and we've done Mallorca as well. But we haven't done it for a while because we had other family stuff we needed to attend in the winter time. But this year, with all the rain, what a master plan.
Mate.
We are ready for it.
Please stop raining water out the sky. Please.
I think, was it last week? Yeah, last week you talked about this, that there was an article or post circulating that rained every day.
Every day.
This year, but we had a couple of days now of sunshine.
We've kind of broke it a little bit now, but we're still, certainly here in Northern Ireland, we've still got buckets. It's dead rainy days, right? I look out my window and it's just rain.
Good news, the other day I was in a car Tuesday. And what dawned on me, I sat in a car Tuesday and as I was driving, and I was like, oh, this is quite warm, wasn't it? It was 13 degrees in my car, and what dawned on me, what actually made me really kind of tickled me was that we are only 5 degrees away from summer.
Yeah, because summer in Northern Ireland is
18 degrees.
Yeah. 5 degrees from summer.
So we're literally 5 degrees away from summer. Love it.
If I had one of them things now, I'd blow it. But you know, it goes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, great. Well, what is it going to be in Lanzarote, do you reckon?
Well, I think last week, my mum's colleague just came back and she said it was 26. She was just there. 26 and sunny. So
goddamn
like, that's
perfect.
perfect. That's all I need. 26 and
That's
sunshine.
really pissed me off.
Sorry.
It's going to be so good.
Sorry. I'll send you some pics.
You will as well,
I will
won't you?
sicken you.
You will.
Sicken you with...
Goddamn sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Gutted.
taking suitcase, so I'll bring some back. I'm taking extra space in there.
Well, listen, as you're walking into your lukewarm pool with your pina colada, think of me walking into Ballygally.
I will, Sunday morning.
And going from having a man bit to like literally a woman's bit because it's so cold it's gone inside for warmth.
TMI, guys. Too much information.
Just think of me when I'm going through that surging pain walking into the Irish Sea at minus 6,000. Yeah.
You'll be just fine.
I'm joking.
You
I'm
will love
delighted
it. You will be
I
buzzing.
will. Of course I will. And I'm very happy for you. You deserve it. You deserve it. But you do go on a fair few holidays, don't you?
Well, listen, what else? No, actually, I would love to be going more.
Really?
Yeah.
What does an average year look like for you then in sort of travelling terms?
3 trips a year.
3 trips a year, okay.
But then again, I'm single. I have no kids.
It's a commitment thing, isn't it? It's having the time and the resources. Yeah.
Do you know, and I love my summer trips home to Slovakia.
Well, yeah, you would. You do.
Those are just magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just 35 degrees.
Stop it.
Sunshine.
35?
Yeah.
You're not kidding, right?
Nope. There was a couple of days whenever I was home last year.
35?
We had 38. And then I think there was one day it hit 41, I think. Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't realise it got that hot.
I think, obviously, it gets hotter every year. So we're starting to get Spanish weather.
I think you're already getting it at 38, 40.
Yeah, we are getting Spanish.
Blimey.
Guys, so you don't always have to go to Spain. You can just go to Hungary. You can go to Slovakia. Hungary has a great lake called Balaton, and you can hang out there and have lots of parties.
Is it like a big destination, like lots of like water sports?
I spent my teenage years and childhood at that in Hungary every summer with my parents and friends and all. And then when I first started working, 16, I had a couple of jobs there. So
yeah,
a little bit of from school, a little bit of.
Did you go swimming in the lake?
Works. Yeah. The lake is getting smaller and smaller, by the way. So if you want to go quick.
Is it
dry? Yeah, it's shrinking before it dries.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's the largest freshwater lake in Europe.
what?
Balaton, yeah.
Seriously?
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe
Mate.
it is, yeah. And the wine in Hungary, and the food, and the beer, and the people, and the sunshine, and just the culture. I recommend Budapest, Hungary generally, anywhere you go. Sing hallelujah.
Oh my God. Jesus, it don't stop. It's just all good stories.
Right, I'm going to stop raving about Hungary, but definitely
I
go.
like the sound of it.
Definitely go. Look what I have, though.
What's going on here?
So, we forgot about that. A couple of weeks ago, it was Chinese New Year, and
Yes.
I was in Lidl,
And
I'm like, let's have some of these fortune cookies and see what will be our
I haven't had one of them bad boys for years.
fortune for 2026.
Oosh.
They should have like a naughty edition. Put naughty messages in there. I just got like the boring edition, so you take one and I'll take one.
I just thought, like, the swingers parties where you put your keys in the bowl, and then you could actually put names in the fortune cookie, couldn't you?
Yeah, and then
I think ladies should go first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
give it a rummage.
Give it a rummage. They look slightly rude now. I think about it.
Right, I got mine. You got yours.
I've got mine.
And what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to open them?
I think you just
crack them open.
I think you just crack it open. Yeah.
See what the message is.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
What is it? ASMR?
ASMR.
No, don't do it. Here, hold on.
Wow.
Honestly.
I don't know what
There's a
cracked
bit of
your cookie
crumb.
on my eardrum. You got crumbs on the mic.
Guys, honestly,
Crumbs on
like
the mic.
me cracking that cookie in our headphones, it's just so good.
I wonder, let's do another one. Ready? It's really good, isn't it? Right,
There was a time when we first started, a couple of weeks ago, when we first started podcasting, we would come in and we refused to talk to each other unless we had the headphones on. We were talking and we were literally catching up through the mics.
Yeah. Because it's just so much better. I sound like George Clooney on my mic.
I thought my cookie was broken because I'm looking at the message and it's in German.
You thought German? Have you really?
I swear to
Leave it
God.
out.
Swear
The
to
other
God.
side.
The other side's in English. I thought it was like German cookies.
Oh. What have you got?
Right.
Would you like to go first?
Oh my God, I love this. Seen with the eyes of love, everything looks different.
Oh.
That is so me.
Seen with the eyes of love,
Everything looks different.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
That's
That's
a great
such
saying.
a lovely message. Yes, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
In German, mit den Augen der Liebe sieht man die Dinge ganz anders.
Wow, that was impressive.
I
Ready?
used to speak German. I love German.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, you ready for mine? Mm-hmm. Your ways to convince are impressive. It's like a quote from Yoda. Your ways to... hold on. Eindrucksvoll Weisheit la Gurgenbürger Lisbon Zugen. I'm sure I totally butchered that.
You butchered
and I
that.
apologise.
You butchered
I
that.
tried. Your ways to convince are impressive.
You are like a bit of a Yoda, though.
Mate. Impressive to convince my ways are. Mm-hmm. Is how he'd say it, wouldn't it? Your ways to convince are impressive.
Yeah, so there you go.
Ooh.
With a laugh. That was good fun.
That was great. I liked yours. Yours was good. Yours suits you, mine suits me.
Yeah.
What about it?
Yeah. You're definitely a bit of a Yoda.
Yeah. And I think that's good advice for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. Thank you very much. Do I eat it?
Yeah. Well, you'll cause a bit of a crunch.
Do I eat it now?
Honestly, if you could just hear what I can hear right now.
Hold on, because this might link me into the awkward moment of the week.
Oh, yes. Perfect. That is the awkward moment of the week.
Hold on. I reckon, according to statistics,
Yeah?
I am currently enraging 20% of our audience.
What do you mean?
Wow.
You eat and you're enraging people by you eating.
20% of people in the UK have misophobia.
What? What phobia?
Misophobia.
M-I-S-O?
Yeah.
Mesophobia. I never heard about that before.
And that's a phobia of people eating.
That I don't have.
You don't have that. And I can actually vouch for that. Thank God you don't have that, because I eat in front of you regularly. And apparently I'm not great at eating in public.
That is the awkward moment of the week, isn't it?
Yeah, so you mentioned Tuesday earlier. Well, we had dinner on Tuesday, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We went for a cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's, love it. And what's your abiding memory of that cheeky Nando's, other than the food?
What was it like? It was great. We both enjoyed our food. It was messy.
Right.
For you, well, for me too. I love eating with my hands, obviously.
Yeah.
Lots of people. It was busy. People looking in your face. All of that. Yeah.
It was a busy Nando's, wasn't it?
It was. Every table was.
Do you remember the birthday party?
We couldn't figure out if it was 12 or 21.
The number balloons, they were individual, weren't they? Just dangling in the air, intertwined.
And then the boy
Swapping
looked
place.
12 or 21. I don't know. We were arguing. You said 12, I said 21.
It was like, I looked over and I went, oh, well, he's clearly 12. And you went, no, he's
No, it's
21.
clearly 21.
And I looked over, and this guy, we sung him happy birthday, right? We were really kind, and we kept this to ourselves. We were not outwardly rude. However, when I went, yeah, he's clearly 12, and you went, what are you talking about? He's clearly 21. I then looked back and went, oh, actually, I don't know. Like, this guy could have been either.
He could have been. If he was 21, he was super young.
And
if he was 12,
he was one of them old
he was
12s.
Yoda.
Well, but you do get them old 12s. You do get them. You do get
No,
the
I think,
kids.
yeah.
I still think he was 12.
Okay.
I think he was a manly 12.
A manly 12.
Yeah, I do. No, I do. But yeah, we were in Nando's and
Yeah.
so like I ordered chicken wings. I always get the chicken wings
I
when I go
know.
into Nando's
What
because
a
they're
mess.
so goddamn good.
Extra saucy.
Yeah. I went for the extra saucy one, didn't I?
You did.
And it's got like extra like flavour on it, and it's got this kind of yogurty drizzle thing. Honestly, these chicken wings were so covered in sauce that literally on my first bite, down my jumper.
He was his jumper. He is just covered.
And I just looked down at my jumper and I looked up at Adriana, who is looking at me, and I'm like, surely you're used to this by now. She went, who gives a shit? So
Listen, I don't care. I know that I have to eat. Even if I eat, I love eating with my hands. Yeah, and I had half a chicken. So I was just taking the chicken apart, whatever. You're taking the meat off the bone. But because I wear light colours all the time, 95% of the time I wear white.
Yeah.
Or cream.
Yes.
Or that shade.
Some form of off-white.
Some form of off-white. I had to learn. And I still manage to, obviously, now and again, whenever I'm home and I'm on the sofa, whatever, you're watching something. But eating out, I had to teach myself. Or you're going to networking events and learning the art of talking, eating at the same time.
Yeah.
You're eating all, sometimes it's like awkward food. I know it's finger food, but whatever. They put little vol au vents on a plate and then you bite them and the sauce just goes everywhere. So you kind of teach yourself to try and keep your white top clean, eat and speak with strangers at the same time.
The way you just described that, I'd never have appreciated that as a training ground.
As a skill.
For like eating etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it really is. And I've done millions of those events myself. And either I've just got worse now or I was never any good.
And you learn what the things to avoid.
Well,
if you go to loads of networking events, you very quickly figure out what's easy to eat and speak at the same time, what not to touch, what to avoid, and all that jazz.
Well, what you definitely don't eat are extra saucy chicken wings from Nando's. Let me tell you, because those bad boys are drippy. And not only are they drippy, so like, I mean, listen, halfway through these chicken wings, I got 10, didn't I? I went for it. And like, I was 4 down and like, my jumper was like a Jackson Pollock, really, wasn't it? It was splats everywhere. It was so bad that in the end, I just embraced it and went, F it. Do you know what I mean? Because you just got to do it, but it's that bad. But it weren't just the state of my jumper, was it? It was the...
The soundtrack.
Oh, my God.
The chicken wing soundtrack.
Honestly. Oh, these wings are good.
So I can understand someone who has mesophobia.
Oh, my God.
They're probably the worst nightmare, you being such a loud...
I am a loud eater. I am a nightmare for someone with mesophobia.
Yeah, but then again,
nightmare.
I think for some people it's also then attractive, because the one thing I have always been told as a kid growing up, and that whenever I eat or whenever I prepare something on the plate and sit down with it, that I would make people, my family members, I would put them in the mood to eat because I enjoy food so much and I make noises too. And I would make these little, you prepare a plate, like a little charcuterie plate, and you put a bit of this and a bit of cheese in it, a bit of pickled onion, and a bit of serrano ham. All of that, and then you sit down, you cut your little bread up into squares, and you add a bit of sauce here, and all of that, a bit of mild mustard here, and a bit of ham there, and then you prepare it, and you sit down, and you're like making these little, food soldiers, the little.
And then you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, and then you're what? And then you come up with all these different, like concoctions and different combinations of different, mixing whatever, and then you've got the brie and the cranberry and all of those jazz, all of those things. Anyway, sit down, people drooling, looking at you eating, and I love that.
Yum. Totally. And do you know what? My ex-partner had misophonia, and it was a fucking nightmare.
Was it?
So bad.
No.
Honestly, it's like, it's awkward. It's like, it's really awkward because like, I mean, listen, when I get going, I can eat proper messy, as you know. But when I'm trying not to, and I'm like on my best etiquette behaviour, it still enrages them. It's like, it's not terrible eating that rages them. It's any form of eating. That's
mad.
It's like any form.
That's my worst nightmare, Dad.
Yeah. Could you imagine like walking around with that as like a...
How dare you eat?
Well, but here's the thing, right? Like we were chatting earlier about like, when you're on your period and that bit before where it's like all the hormones are going and like, and it's
you're like
things really piss you off that just
you don't know why you're pissed off, but you just that is misophobia
to eating, as in like someone hasn't done something wrong, but you still want to cut their head off because they're just eating. They're just simply eating. But the amount of times I've sat there, like having like nowadays you don't tend to sit down at the table unless it's like an occasion, right?
Yeah.
So you're eating your dinner in a bowl or a plate in front of the TV, and I'm sitting there on the sofa and we're watching the TV and the TV's gone on. Next thing I know, I see the volume go up. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'd forgot about that.
The rage.
I'd forgotten about that since yesterday. Okay, and then it goes up again. And then it keeps going up, and it keeps going up, and it keeps going up. I'm not joking. I haven't looked yet because engagement is an act of war. So I'm just fixated on the TV, not looking to my right where that person is sitting. And then the volume gets to a point where it gets so loud, it's ridiculous. And like, where the speakers start to like vibrate a little bit and you're like, that's too much. And at that point, I turn to my right, and what I see is unbelievable. I see a human sitting in a seat as far turned to the right as possible to like, body language away, feet over the edge, face like a raspberry, rage like that, eating really slowly and just like face of disgust. Honestly, it's really, really awkward.
Yeah.
However, there are two sides of it. On my side, I'm just eating, man.
Yeah.
I'm just eating.
Enjoying your food.
If I don't eat, I die. Yeah, so you got to do it. It's normal, right? It is, an absolutely acceptable function. So on my side, I'm like, what the... However, on the other person's side that's suffering from misophonia... They are absolutely incandescent with rage, and they're like boiling and bubbling up inside and cannot stand the sight or sound of you eating.
That must be difficult too.
Could you imagine having that?
I'm trying to think if there's anything like that I have doesn't need to be food, but something that enrages me.
Yes.
And to your point, but no, there's not much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignorant people enrage me.
Of
Okay,
course.
fair enough. But like
that's reasonable.
But like something like that simple that would enrage me, I don't think I have. I couldn't even think of anything.
Yeah.
Rarely anything enrages me to that point. People enrage me, yes, and their behaviour,
Yeah,
but
of
not
course.
food. Not food. Okay. Do you know what enrages me? Raw onions. I would probably raw white onions would enrage me like that.
How the hell does raw white? I mean, it enraged me if someone threw it at my head.
I hate them, but the smell of them enrages me.
Hang on, we've found an even weirder phobia.
Well, it's not a phobia, but like, yeah.
The smell of a raw white onion makes you angry.
Oh yeah, I hate white raw onions.
But you get angry.
Yeah, because everybody puts them everywhere.
Mate, there's a whole topic there. That's pretty bonkers. However,
I always have to pick out the onion from everywhere.
So this mysophobia, right? Seriously, could you imagine every mealtime, every time you're exposed to people eating, that you experience a sensation of absolute disgust and rage? How debilitating that would be.
My rage would be the person with a rage against my food.
Well, it got
rage
like
against
that.
The food,
no, it actually got like that. It
Yeah.
got to a point, right, honestly, where I'll be sitting there and I've not noticed that the volume's gone up. I don't know what I'm doing. But all of a sudden it's like, I then get called out on it. I guess you get to a boiling point where it's, oh, for fuck's sake, can you like, whatever? And I'm like, and I turn around and I'm like,
chew something. I don't know. Stop chewing.
And and at that point I turn around and go, what? Stop fucking eating. I was like, if you don't like me eating, leave the room. I don't care. That's fine. And then you start getting that,
right?
And then it becomes quite divisive and whatnot. But the thing is,
that's the elephant in the room. Then
yeah. But the thing is that, like, could you imagine all them lovely occasions you get with the family around a dinner table, like, you know, Christmas being the archetypal one, Easter being another, birthdays, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Could you imagine actually being in a state of rage that you can't show because people around you are eating?
People, how dare you enjoy the food?
How the fuck do you date?
You don't.
You wouldn't go for dinner, would you?
Like I had that before. Like I had people who mentioned that before, that they wouldn't go on a date where you eat in front of someone else. Like maybe like third or fourth or I don't know how many dates in. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like some people class eating in front of you as like me being intimate with you.
Being intimate.
Yeah, because I'm exposing like a version of myself that I'm not very open about. Do you know what I mean? And I also find that a bit weird, but I have an understanding for it, even though I don't have it. But I get that. But yeah, the misophobia. Oh my God! So last night, 20% of the people that were sitting in Nando's were absolutely wanting to kick my head in.
Looking at you eating those chicken wings, I'm not surprised.
Oh,
but then again, I was using my hands too. Like
Adriana, these are amazing.
I was eating
one?
with my hands too, and I was like, no thanks. I'm not the chicken wings. Not those. See, I like eating with my hands, but like to your point, yours was just you were covered up to your elbows.
I literally were dripping down my forearms. Weren't
Not
I?
for me.
Yeah, it was proper mess.
Yeah, or ribs would be messy.
Yeah.
Anything that kind of sauce, you know, I don't know. I enjoyed my chicken, which was lovely, and I used my hands and took it apart. And yeah. But I wouldn't be sitting there like, yeah.
What's the name of that side that we get? That's amazing. What's it called? Can you remember?
The what?
The side.
Oh, hearty grains.
Hearty grains. People, please, next time you go to Nando's, right, just make sure you get hearty grains
They are lovely.
as your side. They are unbelievably tasty.
They are lovely.
They are so good. Make sure you do that.
Hearty grains.
Yeah, but food's a funny thing. Another thing I noticed,
Yeah?
that everyone in the world absolute rage when they're eating. However, her 2 kids didn't piss her off. So she could watch her kids eat, her children eat, and it didn't cause the rage. Yeah, which is really interesting. Until they got a couple of years older, but while they were young'uns, it didn't spark any rage at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, really interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, but proper rage.
Well, that's not something I suffer with. I have no problem eating in front of strangers. You know, yeah, I have no problem with that. I love food. For me, I genuinely think that you get to know someone when you share food. I love sharing food. I love cooking. I love cooking for my friends. You know that. And I'm looking forward to the 21st of March when we are doing a bit of a gathering together, and
that's going to be great.
Yeah, we're gonna make some homemade pizzas, and James gonna bring the oven up to mine, and we have
we're gonna do like proper Italian pizzas, isn't we?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm thinking that I'm actually gonna attempt and make some proper dough.
Do you know what? I support that.
A bit of I am thinking I'm just gonna make some homemade, get some organic flour, and make some homemade dough. I wouldn't say I'm going to make sourdough. I've never made sourdough, so I wouldn't go that far, but I'm just going to make some nice plain.
Yeah, that's going to be wicked.
Pizza dough. Deep pan or whatever.
So if 20% of the UK suffers with some form of misophobia, do you reckon any of your mates have it?
Dan, definitely not. You don't. I'm not sure. I don't think Palona or Nikki, maybe. I'm not sure. Nick. No, I don't think so. No, because like they all know I'm a big foodie, and every time I invite my friends around, and they
all pile in, didn't they?
They all pile in. They all bring something, and then I put a big spread on, and all the bowls and food and everything. It's just going around, and we set up, and there was 8 of us around the table, and everything is just passing things.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's one of them evenings where we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I think I would struggle to be friends with someone who has issues with food. I think genuinely, because food is one of my kind of top values. I love talking about food, love eating food, love preparing food. Yeah, loads of my life and time revolves around food. So I would definitely struggle to be I would struggle to be friends with someone who's like, I can't do that, I can't eat that, I can't go there. So yeah
14 years.
I have vegetarian friends, so I've done that before. There's no problem, because I have been a vegetarian. I have been a vegetarian before, so I've no problem preparing vegetarian food. There's a couple of veggie friends, but it's always like, I would struggle with someone who would say, you can't cook the same thing for me in the same pan. Like I'll wash the pan.
Oh, because
it touches the meat, if it's a vegan person, and they would say, or...
Got ya. I got a question around that.
You go for it.
So what brought you back out of being vegetarian then? What one thing broke you? And was it A, bacon, or B, bacon?
C, bacon. No, actually, do you know what it was? So originally I went off meat for 2 reasons. One, I watched a couple of documentaries, and all of a sudden I had a guilty conscience. And then I said, sure, I'm going to...
About the animal aspect of it and
it was, do you know what it is?
The treatment before the...
Treatment plus the quality of the meat, I think. You watch a couple of documentaries that
behind the scenes
and expose how the meat is being processed and over-processed, and what are the animals being fed, or the animals being treated, whatever, and blanket treatment and everything. And you read things like, because you're eating so much meat, and if the meat is treated by antibiotics, you're kind of developing this intolerance, or not intolerance. What's the other one when you kind of immunity towards antibiotics because you eat it through the meat. Blah blah blah, all of that. Whatever. Listen, food can be controversial too. So I went off meat because I wanted to be healthier. Yeah. So you go off meat because and then you have all of these arguments about omnivores, carnivores, and herbivores, and all of that, and what are humans supposed to be. And then you've got the latest one, you've got you watch Seaspiracy, and I think the latest one, Christspiracy, talks about that Jesus was a vegetarian.
Is that right?
Apparently so.
Okay.
So there's lots of crazy arguments you can dig into around meat, and then I watched this Korean animated movie about meat production, Oksha, and I cried my eyes out and I stopped eating meat for a year.
Wow.
But then the problem is that you go off meat because you think you're trying to be healthier, but then you end up eating processed, shitty vegetarian food, which then defeats the purpose
Yes.
of you trying to be healthier because you're
Yes.
eating processed shite.
Yes. You've gone from one frying pan to the other, out of the frying pan into the fire, haven't you?
And a year later, I realised that
Yeah.
your weight skyrockets because you're
Yeah.
eating shit. You may as well then have that slice of steak
Yeah.
or a slice of just plain protein with some veggies if you want to be healthy, instead of eating super processed vegetarian pastries or whatever's out there, nut roast and all sorts of, like, you look at the vegan cheese and it's so ultra processed that you may as well lick the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah. But was there a breaking moment when you came back to normal or standard, whatever you want to call it?
It was bacon though.
I knew it!
It was bacon.
It's always bacon.
The bacon is just the culprit. Yes.
Yeah.
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 The crispy.
Oh.
The crispy pancetta or the
Oh, yeah.
crispy streaky bacon.
Streaky bacon.
Jesus
Mate.
Christ, just
Oh, the smell.
take my life.
Mate, have it. Stick your misophobia up your arse. I'm
Exactly.
about to
So
enjoy
there you
my
go. That was my
bacon.
journey. That was my
Yeah.
1 year vegetarianism.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's so cool. Interesting. Now, you mentioned something earlier that I found quite interesting.
Tell me.
You mentioned that some people don't go for meals and stuff until it's like their third date because it's like quite an intimate thing for them.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't you read an article this week where there is a particular country in Europe where people on the dating scene actually have sex
Before food.
before food because of the intimate levels of sharing a meal with someone?
That was an article that was sent to me, and then I shared it with you by Janet. Janet, thanks very much.
Thank you, Janet.
Yes, she shared it with me, and it was all about dating, sex, and food, and different
Which is life, right?
Which is life, yes, and all over different countries. And there was 4 key countries that they looked at. That was Germany. They looked at Berlin.
Yeah.
Then they went to Italy, Rome,
Yes, it was Rome.
France, Paris,
Paris.
and Norway, Oslo.
Yes.
So it was very interesting to read that. What country was it?
I think it was Oslo,
I think
Norway.
of Oslo.
Yeah.
That it's more intimate to share food with someone
Yeah.
than have sex.
Than actually have sex, which absolutely blew my mind. Like, it's... I don't even know what to say about that. So, like, getting your clothes off, climbing in bed with someone, having full-on sex is less
intimate than sharing toast
than having a
or a sit down
romantic meal.
a sit down romantic meal.
That is just mental.
I'm struggling with
I
that.
don't know if I agree with it
I disagree with that. Yeah,
because I think having sex is pretty freaking
you
intimate.
can't get any more intimate.
I
Than
mean, it's proper intimate, isn't it?
that's mad.
I mean, you eat each other, for God's sake. I mean,
Yep.
I'll leave it there. But
TMI, but yes, you're the meal.
but
Very good.
I mean,
Very good.
yeah, that blows my mind. I find that, like,
Just take the knife and fork it.
yeah, exactly. I find that, like, when you're in that, when you're in the pre-sex stage,
Yeah.
I find that eating the meal almost like a sexy precursor because it's a sensual experience.
Yeah.
Well,
like
it
a
can be.
yeah.
I mean, if you're in Burger King, it probably ain't. If
Well,
you're
Burger King is not a foreplay.
maybe not Nando's,
Nando's definitely not a foreplay.
no. But I mean, if you're in the right setting
Yeah.
and you've gone out for dinner and you're having a glass of wine, and you sit there looking at each other, and there's moments where you're not talking, but like you're both grinning.
Yeah.
And then the food comes along, and it's like, oh, that's nice. And then like, oh, would you like to try some? Yeah, I'd love to try some. And then along comes the fork, and you're like, oh my God, that's so delicious. It's like I think it builds it.
You never feed each other. Come on,
I do.
That's not what.
Yep, 100%.
No, please, not on first date. Please don't feed
No, I
me on
didn't say,
first date.
no, not first date.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, even after that, I don't know.
No. You never do it on a first date. No, you've got to have a connection before you go there.
Doing a plane.
Come on now. No, you've got to have a connection at that point. No, in fact, let me properly frame that so that I'm not misconstrued. There's a moment, and it comes earlier for the woman in the vast majority of instances, but there's a moment where you're like, yeah, we're so going to have sex. It's just going to go there.
Right,
It just is. It's going to go there. And I think once you get past that knowing, then the offering of food, if done right, is okay. And I've never had someone sort of turn it down. I don't do it a lot. I'm talking it's quite strategical. And it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Here, try some. And they're like, oh yeah, okay.
Like
and
I would do that, but I would maybe go try some, and I would maybe put it on their plate so they can feed themselves.
What? No, well, that's your prerogative, and that's okay. What normally happens in my experience is when you offer the fork, they either take the fork, eat from it, and hand it back,
or lean over.
You don't hold the fork for them to eat from your hand. I need to clarify that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You hand the fork.
You hand the fork.
And you hand the fork in such a way that it's an offer, and then they do one of two things. They either take the fork and give you their fork, or they eat from from your fork and then hand it back.
But then put something on your fork from their plate and.
No, because you do this at the start of the meal. I didn't clarify that either, because this is really important. Let's set the scene so we cover this properly. So I'm sat down now.
Yes.
I know that things are going great because we've had a few drinks, and this is not the first date, right? And, and there was a vibe before anyway. And this hasn't come about from online dating. This has come about from this is a girl at work.
Yeah, so you checked each other out. Yeah. You know what. Yeah, you know what you get.
You got it.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's a bit of chemistry check and all that.
You got it.
Temperature check. Yeah, cool.
Right. And you sit down, and I've got the steak because I'm a bloke. They may have got whatever the risotto. I don't know, whatever they want to eat.
Yeah.
And I sit down and I go, oh my God, look at this. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then I look for a nice piece, and then I cut it.
Okay.
And I offer them the fork before I've used it.
Right.
And this is known.
The very start before you.
You got it.
Understand.
And the meta awareness.
Right.
Diffused awareness, forgive me,
awareness,
of the woman. She knows damn well I've not used the fork.
Yes.
She's just aware of it.
Yeah.
So when I offer the fork, it then becomes...
It's a clean fork, yeah.
Yeah. It then becomes, and this is really interesting for the geezers,
okay.
It then becomes, does she eat from the fork and hand the fork back? Or does she give me her fork? In return, her unused clean fork.
Interesting.
Because that tells a man something.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah.
What does it tell you?
If she eats off your fork, then you're all in. As soon as you want. That is shared saliva. That is acceptance. Do you know what that is? What was it? What's the word you call it? Where you succumb. It's
surrender.
That is surrender.
Submission. I accept you. To feed me.
Yeah.
Therefore, I surrender.
Now, if they give you their fork, it doesn't mean you're not. It just means I'm still on my best behaviour, and I'm demonstrating etiquette.
Okay. Very good. Interesting.
Really interesting.
I just learned something new.
Yeah, but Oslo. Sex before eating.
Imagine.
What is that all about?
It's not even before pudding. It's before starters.
It's, yeah.
You are the starter.
You're the amuse-bouche.
If there is a bush, you are the amuse-bouche.
Well, that depends on whether they wanted one or not. I don't know what they do in Oslo. It actually, yeah, maybe they do have a bouche.
Maybe they do have a bush, yeah, amuse-bouche. Very good.
Yeah.
So interesting. There was interesting things that obviously we were discussing. We were actually getting really heated into this conversation about how other countries date, and we were talking about polyamory and monogamy and how Germany is quite Well, the discussion was obviously the article spoke about capital or big cities: Berlin, Rome, Oslo, Paris. Yeah. So, and I said, "Oh, why Germany's polyamorous?" And we always complain that how bad the UK is for dating. I would hate to date in Germany because I'm all about monogamy. I would hate polyamory. But then you made a great point that the article is pretty much written about capital cities as such, which is a different audience, and we shouldn't really assume that the whole Germany is polyamorous.
Yeah, I guess to just shed a bit of light on that, I think it's quite easy. Well, when I read the article, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe the Italians are like that. And then it dawned on me, it's not. It's a scene. And what you get culturally around the world are these scenes, right? These scenes set up, and they tend to happen in these sprawling urban centres.
Yeah.
Where you get a gathering of like-minded people that have a like-minded way of doing something that is often considered a bit edgy.
Yeah.
And what that can do is stand out and almost be like the beacon and the standard bearer of how it goes down over there. But in reality, it's not everyone. It's just that scene is the loudest part of the country, and it communicates like an edgy thing. So like that Oslo thing that we're talking about, that can't be all of Norway, surely. It just can't be.
Yeah. And in the same way as not all of Germany is polyamorous. What I liked about Rome, I thought that I genuinely thought this was lovely. But then also it showed a little bit. So let's go back, stay with Berlin for a minute, because when we're talking about it mentioned a bit of a demographic as well, and the reason why obviously dating, they said that dating's a little bit kind of easier, and the polyamory and not having relationships, because the single living people, there's a large number of people living alone. So they can have these casual relations without a problem, compared to Italy, where 70%, I think it said, of single people still live at home.
Yes.
They share home with their parents or family members because the housing landscape is different and they can't afford to live alone.
Yeah.
And there's also a percentage, it was mentioned in the article, is a percentage of number who struggle with sexual dysfunction because they live with their parents, for example.
Yes.
And they struggle to have sex, or when it comes to it, they're not able, obviously, subconsciously, they're mindful that there's people in the next room or whatever. So it's interesting to see these in the article, contrasting and comparing countries and dating and all of that. What I like though about Italy, that
this was beautiful.
I thought it was. If we're talking about this, if we're talking about the same thing, was they were talking about how people make effort for the first.
Thank God for the Italians.
Date, and actually women would go out and even maybe buy themselves a new outfit, and they would have their hair done and makeup, and the gentlemen were all dressed, so people can actually tell when a couple's on a first date, because there's so much more effort goes into that. And I thought, it was like, oh my God, I need to move to Italy and date in Italy. But again, pros and cons, like then you'll be sharing a household with the parents. So, and it's a little bit similar to Eastern Europe. I think it's a little bit similar to where I come from in Slovakia and Hungary, because there is a large percentage of young individuals who can't afford to have their space, cannot afford to rent or buy, so they still live at home.
Right.
So I can see Italy and Slovakia and Hungary and those countries being in the same. And
in that situation, that, like, I guess you are suppressed as a man.
Yeah.
Therefore, you've not kind of developed your confidence to to be sexual
Yeah.
and satisfy women.
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
and you find it difficult and probably overthink it. And
Yeah.
interesting.
So it would be a bit of a stage fright and things like that.
Yeah, I get that. That's really interesting.
And then what was Paris?
Well, just before we hit Paris,
Yeah.
I've just got to say this. Very finally about Italy. So just think about this, right? Just think about the Italians. When the Italians go on a first date, it's all about elegance.
Yeah.
It's all about the show, the debonair, the class, the style. It's so goddamn Italian. I love it. I mean,
Yes.
you've spent a lot of time in Italy, I guess.
I love Italy. No, not a lot of time, but I have been frequently, and I'm a fan of Italy. But it was also very interesting. There was another thing mentioned in the article, and this was about the gay scene in Italy and how obviously they would be a lot faster moving towards having sex, for example, on first date. But there's one thing they always do. What was it? Aperitif?
An aperitif.
An aperitif.
Like a limoncello or
yeah,
something.
you have that. Even if you're having sex on a first date, but there's this etiquette that you need to have a little drink. You can't get intimate with a little aperitif before.
Yeah. A limoncello, an amaretto,
I know.
something. Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
my abiding memories of Italy.
Yeah.
We spoke about this the other day,
Yes,
actually.
yes.
I holidayed twice in Puglia, which is in southern Italy, and we used to like go and eat in the local town, Brindisi, and every Friday night, without fail, at 9 o'clock, families would come out onto the street and walk around in their best clothes.
Love it.
Just like the English and the Irish communities from yesteryear would wear their Sunday best.
Sunday
to
best,
go
yeah.
to go to church on a Sunday. In Italy, on a Friday night, everyone comes out, and I mean the community comes out as a family, mum, dad, kids,
Yeah.
whoever's in the family, and they just walk the streets and they walk the town centre and they socialise and they all wear their best clothes and they check out what you're wearing. And it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like everyone has to be as elegant as they can. It's a real cultural style. And I think it's amazing.
A ritual.
A ritual, a style ritual. And I remember when I got told, because I got warned about this, that look, on a Friday night, you'll see they come out, it's amazing. And I was told, you are going to be inspected as
Yeah.
people walk past you, and you can't disappoint. You have to wear good clothes. So I was told to wear like my best clothes, and I did. And as I'm walking along the streets, men, women, and children are literally looking me up and down like that, approvingly. Hey, it's the most amazing experience.
Like the ton in Bridgerton.
Yeah, amazing, really cool. So Paris.
Paris. I think that
love
was
Paris.
the last on the Paris. I think they were talking about it was sex and intellectual conversations.
Wow, is that? Yeah, and if you can't, that is just so Parisian, though, isn't it? There is an arrogance to their intelligence, isn't there?
Yeah.
But it's not. We sometimes perceive it as like a negative arrogance, but it's a pride, I think, in the intelligence
Yeah.
that the Parisians have. But yeah, you can seduce a French woman through intellectual intelligence.
Yeah.
You can. They go for that.
You can.
That's important.
Yeah, you can challenge a woman into bed.
Yeah,
through an intellectual conversation
absolutely.
or listening.
Yep. Yep.
See, you can. Yeah, and yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah.
And also in Paris, like if you're invited round to another woman's house for dinner, you have to wear a suit and tie. You've got to.
Really?
Because that is a sign of an intellectual, intelligent man. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you have to dress up.
Right, do you know that on the 21st, Just so you know, now you are all coming around my house, suit and tie. We're raising the bar.
I thought we were all having sex before pizza.
No way. No, sorry. That starter is not happening in my house.
We're going to be Paris, not Oslo, then.
No, this is nothing. This is not even Paris, Oslo, or any of these countries.
This is Northern
What
Ireland.
countries go the other way around when you don't have sex for 6 months?
Oh. Would that be like, I can't think of a country, but would that be like a Mormon or like a, you know, what do they call them, the Amish?
Amish.
Would that be like an Amish
I don't know.
you think they're edgy?
I think they have their own edges, but behind closed doors, we don't know about those edges.
Right. Interesting. What's it like in Northern Ireland then? What's the de facto scene?
I think everybody's different. Everybody's different. It's definitely not first date. It should never be, regardless. I see this whole sex before food or first date, all of that's just, yeah, it happens. Yeah, nobody's perfect. It happens, yeah. But I don't think that should be a norm.
Well, dating is a different thing to going on a night out.
Yeah.
Having a laugh.
Oh, like a one night stand.
Getting horny,
right, okay.
and it happening.
Yeah.
That's dating is more of a ritual, isn't it? Where there are boundaries, I guess.
Yeah, listen, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. It happened to me before. You know, it's something that happens in a spur of the moment. But I know that it does not make you feel good. What I'm saying is, it's not something that it kind of leaves when you do. So I'm struggling with these countries, how to do that.
Yeah.
Because it kind of leaves you a bit like, especially if it doesn't evolve or develop into anything.
You said something really interesting to me the other day that I've heard before, and I've thought about it a couple of times. And you was like, and I don't know I don't think this is the same for guys, but when a woman does have sex with a man, she takes on some of his spirit.
Yes, energetically, I believe that especially if you have sex with someone unprotected, I think more so.
So there's full connection,
full flesh to flesh connection. Genuinely believe that there's some level of DNA, because if you think about it, anything that you put on your skin, it soaks into your body through your skin.
You do absorb through your skin.
You absorb through your skin. So, like, realistically, if there's skin-to-skin contact and
you think there's a bit of DNA sort of transfer?
100%. So I do believe every man a woman sleeps with leaves some sort of a DNA behind. And if it's not positive, if it's a negative DNA, or the energy's not good, or the person doesn't have good intentions, and that goes vice versa. It's not just, I think it goes both ways.
Interesting.
Because I do believe there's such thing as energy transference.
Well, there's definitely energy transference, and we've spoken at length many times about sort of frequency transfer and matching frequencies and things like that. So I guess if you put it about easily,
it will catch up with you.
It's not good. You're taking on board.
It will catch up with you, 100%. It will catch up with you, and somewhere I think you will. It's like you've two little piggy banks in front of you, and every time you have meaningless sex, you're putting a penny into the piggy bank that will make you feel worthless.
Interesting.
But if you you can feed the other one the value in yourself, and when you say no, you're putting a penny into the other piggy bank that will make you feel better about yourself, because you're saying no. Your no is more meaningful than your yes.
Yeah, I think there's a real lesson there.
Yeah. So that was an interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So I'll be going to Oslo my next holiday.
Oh, that'll be a tasty starter for James. Amuse bouche.
Oh yes. Brilliant. I guess that just leaves us with a bit of
housekeeping.
And I guess
Yeah.
to start with the housekeeping is the fact that you're not going to be around next week.
I'm not here next week, guys. So you are going to have... Now, first of all, there'll be no Facebook Live next week because I'm taking my Facebook with because it's my Facebook. And I'm not giving James access to my Facebook.
I don't want it.
No, so we're not doing that. It's only going to be YouTube only. Still going to be live, but you're also going to get
Spotify as well.
YouTube, Spotify, yes, but you're going to get a surprise guest.
Now, do we mention the surprise guest, or we just make sure that guest is available and just keep it a secret until the day?
We'll keep it a secret until the day.
But if it works out as we plan it, then I think the guys are in for a treat.
I think so too. If it all works out and the person rocks up as the person promised, it's going to be a very good episode, and I'm going to be watching because I'm excited.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting conversation. I'm like, ooh, that'll be an
Look
interesting
how excited
conversation.
she is. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah.
Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding.
No, honestly,
Ding, 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 ding. Under
because I
pressure.
don't know what it's going to be.
No, I haven't
I'm
got
kind
a
of
clue.
nervous, excited at the same
And
time.
I don't want to put a lead on him.
No, we're not doing that.
I've given a hint there.
No.
I don't want to put a lead on him. I
We're
just
not doing that.
want
We're not
to
doing
go
that.
live and just
So, yeah.
go for the ride.
So if you enjoyed tonight's episode, thank you very much. Give us a like, share it.
Very important. Please do that because it
Yeah.
spreads the love.
Subscribe on YouTube. Hit that bell button. Come on. You're already following a bunch of shite anyway. So just please
Follow this shite.
follow this shite. Ring the little birds, hit the little bell,
Yeah.
and
Tell your
doesn't
mates.
mean you have to watch it or it show up. Just
just like it.
like
right?
it and like
Do
it
as
and
you're told.
subscribe to it. Now, if you really like us, like really, really, then you share it too. And then you also buy us a coffee because you don't really have the time to see us.
Yeah.
You're super busy.
Yeah.
But you would love to have a coffee with us. But because you can't be there, you just buy us a coffee and we have it
Yeah.
to you of us while we're having a conversation over the next episode or reading articles that
Yeah.
people send us.
And then we're really grateful when we mention you next week.
Absolutely. We'll give you a shout out because people love shout outs.
Right. I guess that's the end of the show. So goodbye, my love. And I'll see you on the other side of Lanzarote.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Have fun and be good or be good at it.
Peace, love, and unity.